Okay, we're gonna do some more little CDs. So let's go for this. So you take one out, just so we take a bigger one out, just so it will be easier to go for a while because they're kind of tight. Let me see here. Okay. Okay, here's one. All right, you can start now. Okay, this one is Heroes by David Bowie, and this is kind of almost like the second installment in his Berlin trilogy, which is Low, and then this one in Lodger. And this is one of my favorite David Bowie albums. The song Heroes is generally considered to be one of his best songs. I'd say it's my favorite off the album, though, but I prefer Low over this one, which Low is considered to be a better album. But I think Heroes might be a bit more popular. But these Heroes and Low came out the same year. And it was all three, like Low, Heroes, and Lodger were it kind of David Bowie's kind of like a dive into the electronic music scene of Germany, I guess is the good way to describe it, with like Tangerine Dream and stuff like Kraftwerk, stuff like that, And I'd say it's one of my favorite installments he did. Maybe because I like electronic music so much, but I don't know, they're good releases. Yeah, I don't know, this is one I'd keep, but I don't know, maybe I might throw it. But this one was one of my dad's. This is I don't know a whole lot about Filter. They're like an industrial rock group, but I think they were signed by Trent Reznor of Nine Inch Nails, but I don't really know a whole lot about them. Maybe I'd give this album a listen, and if I don't like it, I'll toss it, but it doesn't seem like something that I'd be super into, but who knows, I guess. I don't know a whole lot about this group, so I can't really say, so. This one's good. So this one is Pet Sounds by the Beach Boys, and I actually own the record of this, so you've already seen the record, but this is the back of what the vinyl looks like, the back of the vinyl, but a lot of people kind of consider this to be Beach Boys' masterpiece, and it's one of the most influential albums of the 60s, I'd probably say. I could definitely see why there's some really, really great songs on this, like Wouldn't It Be Nice, and Not Only Know, Sleep John B, all that stuff. I kind of prefer the Smile over this one, but this one's a pretty good release too. Definitely one of the best albums of the 60s, easily, definitely. So, yeah. Alright, I own the vinyl of this one as well. This one is My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy by Kanye West, and actually the doesn't have the yellow square over this, and as you can see, it is not censored. So I wanted to get one that was not censored, but it doesn't have the gold. I don't know why it doesn't have the gold little thing. That kind of sucks, but oh well. This came with a tiny little poster. I did not hang up, but these are all the little things. Maybe I forgot one. Did I? Wait. Maybe I'm missing one. That's weird. There's supposed to be other things in here. It must be. I don't know how that would. Oh, never mind. I don't know where the tiny little poster's at. I don't know where that could have gone. Alright, shut up, bro. Alright, but I don't know where the tiny little poster went, but oh well. That's fine. Okay. That's okay, I guess. So I'm gonna put this away because I'm just kind of stalling time. But yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite albums of the 2010s. My favorite album of the year 2010, and it's Kanye's best. A lot of people consider this to be one of the best albums of the decade, and I would have to agree with them. One of the best hip hop albums of all time. I maybe agree with that too. It's a really, really great album. And song Runaway is one of my favorite hip hop songs of all time. All right. There is a singular CD version of Spirit They're Gone, Spirit They Vanish. This one is this one has both Spirit They're Gone, Spirit They Vanish and Dance Manatee. And I don't really like Dance Manatee that much. It's okay, but I'd definitely say it's one of their weaker releases. But I think the group is pretty fond of Dance Manatee, but I don't know. I feel like it's just sounds like nothing but just kind of noise to me. I don't know. I'm not too big on Dance Manatee, but I love Spirit of the Gun, Spirit They Vanished. That's the cover for Dance Manatee. And Dance Manatee was their first release with Geologist, and they had 3 of the members. They didn't have a Deacon yet, but they all 4 of them already knew each other. This one's Facelift by Allison James. I'd say this is one of their weaker albums, but it's one of their more popular ones. This is originally belonged to my dad. He's a really big fan of Allison Chains, and the CD is not in here apparently. It's a decent album though. I prefer Jar of Flies. Jar of Flies is my favorite release by them, and then probably Dirt, and then probably the self-titled Allison Chains one. Then probably this one. But it's a decent album though. They're my second favorite grunge group after Nirvana, if I have to say. Alright, this one's the Marshall Mathers LP by Eminem. And I would say this is one of the most overrated albums in hip hop, but it's still a pretty great release and definitely the best thing Eminem's ever done. And he's made some really crappy albums lately, but he definitely had some really great stuff with this album, as well as the Slim Shady LP and also the Eminem Show was pretty good too. Then he released Nothing But Crap later, but that's alright. I gotta admit, there still are some lines that are kind of cringy on this. Some lines are kind of offensive, almost for the point of being offensive. But he's actually pretty great at storytelling, especially in the song "Stan." I kind of like the song "Stan" is actually still to this day one of my favorite hip hop songs. And it looks like the album kind of knew how great Stan was, because there's a lot of hints and references to that song. It feels like on the cover and all that stuff, even like in right in there and everything. Alright, this one is Add Violence by Nine Inch Nails, and I own the vinyl version of this. And actually, I think what they did is Trent Reznor of Nine Inch Nails originally just wanted to only make his new albums on vinyl, but a lot of people were upset that he only did vinyl because he didn't like CDs, I guess. And then so this sticker is just the vinyl sticker, I guess, or maybe they just changed it. I remember that not the actual Vents one. They just took the vinyl sticker and then they just crossed off whatever it said to make it fit the fact that it's a CD and not a vinyl. But let's see. And I prefer Add Violence over Not the Actual Events. I kind of prefer like Not the Actual Events more, but I think I prefer this one over it. But the Background World is still a bit of feels almost a bit like filler a bit, but there's actually some really great songs on this. And the beginning of the Background World is pretty great. Just I felt like the outro seemed a bit pointless. That's just me though. Okay. This one. Let's see here. Oh fuck. Oh crap. Oh my bad. Okay. That was kind of scary. This is Slayer. Oh shit. Hold on. Slayer, Seasons in the Abyss by Slayer. The CD kind of almost fell out there. But Slayer is, I'd say as of now, I kind of say that they're probably, actually maybe I kind of, no, I think either them or Megadeth is my favorite in the thrash metal scene. Slayer is the heaviest, obviously, and I gotta say they're pretty great for inspiring a lot of death metal groups, which is one of my favorite genre of metal. But obviously, Rain and Blood is better than this one. I don't really know a whole lot about this one though. It's just one that my dad owned, but I like Slayer though. They're one of my favorite metal bands of the 80s. This one is a another album that I actually already own on vinyl, but I have the CD version of it as well. And this is Strawberry Jam by Animal Collective, and this is my second favorite Animal Collective release, unless you count Person Pitch by Vanderbeer, then that one's my favorite, obviously, but still a pretty good album though. But there's a little booklet. The pages are all glossy, so are the little things on the record were also pretty glossy. It's kind of interesting to hold. I don't know why. It's a very, very fun album. Has a lot of. We'll do one more CD and then we'll call it quits for today. All right, hold on 1 second. 1 second here. All right, this one is King of Limbs by Radiohead, and this is one of the only 2 Radiohead albums I do not like. I mean, this one's, I wouldn't say I dislike this one. This one's definitely one of their weaker ones. No, it's not. I don't know. It's not, didn't sit well with me, I guess. King of Limbs is not one of my favorite Radiohead albums, but I just basically own all their CDs. And even though this one doesn't, I don't really care a whole lot for this one, I'm not going to toss it because Radiohead's my favorite band, so I don't know, just thought I'd keep all their CDs. But this is their second latest, so this one came out in 2011. Luckily, Moonshaped Pool was awesome though, but this one's alright. This one has a lot of electronic music themes in it, and usually I like that, but I don't know, I don't feel like they went in a super awesome direction with this one. But they did release this Devil single same year that I thought was pretty decent though. And the Live from the Basement tapes, the version of this is pretty good. Like, I don't know, I guess it's one of those things that's better live. I don't know, but, and the Lotus Flower is still a pretty good song though. But yeah, that's kind of it, guys. That's all we're gonna do for CDs for today. And hope you guys hold on. All right, hold on. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and bye.